What about, getting rid of capital gains, getting rid of taxing on your 401k withdrawals? I mean, I do understand you have to pay income taxes because 401k is pre-tax money, IRA is after-tax money. But the way he was talking about that was basically using a self-directed IRA to buy a home where you share the equity with your IRA account based on the value of the home. That was so complicated. When someone asked me about it, I was like, I can't even begin to understand how that would even work. So,
That's one of the problems you have with a billionaire as the president. He's way smarter than most of us. And you can hate him or love him or say whatever you want about the guy. Anybody that thinks he's not smart is themselves. They probably need to reassess that opinion because you don't become a billionaire by being stupid.
yeah.
The problem, though, I think sometimes with his messaging is it's too high level. Even for people that are in the industry, I don't understand all of it either, quite frankly. But the bottom line is, I disagree with you also on income tax. There shouldn't be income tax.
I
Take,
agree. I don't think we should pay income taxes on anything. I think we should pay a consumption tax.
agree. Yeah, we'll agree on that.
Yeah.
Taxes,
No property taxes either.
right? Taxes
You
are essentially wasted anyway. Our government wastes 90% of the money they bring in, and
I
that's how.
read that we only need 900 billion to function, yet we're spending trillions because they're sending our money to fraudulent places and then back to their own pockets. And I'm not
Yeah,
talking about either side. I'm talking about both sides. Both
both
sides.
sides, all of them.
They're both crooked. But, we don't need to be paying property taxes. We do not need to be paying income taxes. As Americans, when you buy a piece of land in another country, they do not tax you every year until the day you die. It just doesn't happen in other countries like that.
This is a controversial statement, but I'll make it. I feel like the United States during the last several decades has been transformed into a debt slave country for other countries.
Absolutely.
They build other countries off of our work, our dollars, our backs. And I have no problems with foreign nations or other countries or immigration to this country legally. But I do have a problem with taking money and food off of my table that feeds my children and paying for things elsewhere in the world that are nonsensical in many
Yes.
cases. So that is a fundamental problem in our economics that we have to fix as a country. And that's not going to happen until we start imposing term limits on Congress, where these senators are not in power for 60, 70 years. We need to have a 4 to 8 year cycle where new people are coming in, where they're not able to enrich themselves and they're actually looking out for the benefit of the country. Maybe we'll get back to that one day. I don't know, but the start of that all comes with abolishing income tax. Once income tax is gone, we will make our money through the ways that we made it before the income tax started, which is primarily through tariffs and goods going to other countries. Our labor should be rewarded, not taxed. But I digress.
I agree 100%. I actually did a Lender Lounge episode with another agent that we talked about exactly that. And, the state of Georgia is actually talking about eliminating state income taxes. And bottom line is they're doing that because they need to keep up with Tennessee and other Florida.
Florida.